Happy Friday, everybody. Let me first say, if you've noticed I haven't made any videos lately, I've actually made two, thanks to a friend of mine. He alerted me that my videos weren't showing up, and I looked, and it was because I had made a video unlisted, and my phone defaults that to all new videos will be unlisted, and I forgot to change the setting. So if you want, there's, I believe, two videos I just had to change. Feel free to check them out. Let's get started with today. Finishing up Stroppe Shop Day 4. It's the Alpine Frost with tallow and lanolin. It's a limited edition. I believe it was their winter scent. I'm gonna finish that since it's got a woodsy smell. My Fougere Fern by Ginger's Garden. I haven't used Ginger's in a while. I'm really happy to go back to it. No, you don't need to, but I'm soaking my Plisson. Just real briefly, just to get some water into it. I'm using my 1940s Gillette open comb. Haven't used this in a while either. And then, oh, it's got a brand new Voskhod blade in it. I'm using a couple of the Voskhods I have until my new repairs show up. So, let me figured I'd try soaking the Plisson. I haven't used it in a while, but I remember it being usually taking more water. Having to add water more to my lathers with it. I like the brush. It's just not bad. I like all my brushes in one way, shape, for different reasons. So I figured maybe if I soaked it, that might help. We'll see. It's also kind of fun trying to load off these small pucks. We'll see how that works with it. I also figured I should use a synthetic when I'm going through and showing these videos of different soaps and how my opinion of it. So I figured, hey, break out a synthetic for it as well, even though I'm kind of on my Badger fix lately. And I went to bed last night and there was been something on my mind, and I'd made a post about it after seeing something, and I don't really want to talk about that situation, but it brought up the thought that I've been thinking of for a while, which is what I'll refer to as the silent majority. So a very woodsy, walking through the forest type smell. All too often, I'll use American politics as a perfect example. Majority of Americans don't vote, but yet majority of Americans will sit there and complain and say, man, this is horrible. You know, what's the deal here? Why aren't we standing up to the, why don't we have a better government? Why don't we have better representatives? They kind of almost claim, representation without any kind of voice, but yet they have a voice. Think it's a decent enough load. We'll see. Wet my face. I'll normally put the leftover on my face, but there's a lot of it coming out, so. But yeah, they, it's almost like the revolution. They wanted their representation, as if they feel that they don't have, the ability to be represented. But I'll bring that to the forums, or the Facebook groups, because I don't belong really in any of the forums, but the Facebook groups, and say, everybody has a voice. If you see something that bothers you, speak up. Don't be afraid of retribution, the masses of people, because honestly, most of the time, what I've found is that most people are afraid to speak up because they don't want to, stand out alone. But from the people I've talked to, at least in the issues I'm thinking of for myself, they tend to agree that, yeah, there's a lot of, not a lot, but that there's a vocal minority that likes to, or that will do things that are inappropriate or wrong at the moment and set a bad example. So if you think about that, that means most likely you're going to have the support of the rest of the community. So, with that said, speak up. If you see something wrong, say it. I'm liking the lather. Feels nice. Said I haven't used my Plisson in a while because it's been. I got my new brushes and I really have been enjoying the new brushes and working with those. But it's nice to get back to synthetic as well. I'm getting my spidey senses back. If I had to put a percentage, I'd say my nose is probably about 70% today. Yesterday I'd say it was about 60. And this definitely, this soap is definitely a outdoor smell. It's got, you know, the tree scent. Once again, I don't remember the exactly what they said it was supposed to smell like, except I do remember that they said it was like walking through the mountains, I believe. And you definitely get that. Kind of reminds me of a little bit of Soap Commander Resolution in the fact that it's got that tree scent to it, but I'm not saying they're the same. But yeah, it's got that Fougere type scent, and I'm not going to claim it's a Fougere, but to me it does. It has that pine kind of fir type smell. And that could be even me using the term Fougere wrong. I know Fougere means fern. To me, I think it is like a pine smell. So for the traditionalists out there, if I'm using it wrong, I apologize. But yeah, unlike Resolution, this doesn't have like a sweet component to it like the cranberry in that. Out of the now 4 of these soaps I've used, I know it's only the first pass, but I would probably say this is my favorite. Baker Street would be, yeah, I guess I could say my favorite. Mainly because I could see this being used a lot. Where, as much as I love the Russian tea, it has a sweet scent to it that I have to be in the mood for, which I really like the scent, and I will use it frequently. But this scent is a scent that I don't really feel. Most of the Fougères that I've smelled, I don't feel like I need to be in a mood for it. It's a very nice nice scent all the time. Could also be the fact that I grew up around trees and it's a calming influence, but like Baker Street would probably be my second, but that was just such a soft scent. So because of its dexterity is why I would use that more frequently probably. I'll be working this weekend. It's my drill weekend. Still do the same job I do during the week, but it'll be in my military component. So, because of that and time, I'll be shaving at night or in the afternoon. And since I'm in a series, I will do videos, otherwise normally I may skip those. Videos, that is, during drill weekends, but since I am going through a series of soaps, I do want to get my impressions out there of each one, so I'll still upload them, but it'll be, well, soap just flying off. Oddly enough, it landed back in the puck. This might be one of the better lathers I've put together with it. Don't know if it's the brush, don't know if it's the finally getting the water ratio right. Like anything, there's a lot of experimentation. But, yeah, once again, I do like the Plisson. I'm going to refresh my bowl real fast. I don't like it to the degree of a lot of people, but I do like it. All right. Soap's definitely still providing the slickness I'm expecting. What I've come to be used to with it. This lather does seem to have a better overall shine to it. So I'm guessing I just got the ratio right today. Like I said, I did soak my Plisson. I could have just run under the water to do the same, but I was soaking my blade. I like to do that. I like to soak my razor ahead of time to kind of warm up the blade. Once again, I could run under hot water, but usually I'm soaking a brush, so why not? So, I guess in conclusion with my vocal minority, or the quiet minority, the water cold. Got a little weeper there. It's got a little bump there, so I'm not sure what I just cut open a little bit, but it's nothing bad. But I'd just like to, like I said, kind of call the quiet majority and challenge you to become the more outspoken majority. Not, you know, obviously, don't say go over the top, but just please speak up. You know, we all have opinions, we all have views. You don't need to just be quiet when you see something going wrong. And that doesn't just even mean in shaving. I try to make most of my lessons or what I'm talking about apply to everything. So yeah, you can, you know, that's everything. Whether you want to talk spiritually, black piece of something off my shirt or something. But, you know, you can be outspoken. You can speak up for what you believe in. And if you see injustice, see things being done wrong. Alrighty, that sums it up. Once again, Alpine Frost. Huge props to the makers for that. I think they nailed a really great scent. It's the first one of theirs that I would say is great. The rest have been good. Surprising on a few so far. Surprising just how Russian tea, how I liked it, but because of the sweet scent to it, kind of threw me off a little bit. The scent of Alpine Frost is what I was looking for and hoping for when I did the Shannon Shave Soaps Woodland. That one was different. It was nice. That one smelled more, like I said, a cedared log, you know, just like a plank of cedar, I guess you could say. I was expecting more of a wood smell with that, like it actually was of a walking through a forest. This hits the mark. Alpine Frost, everybody. Really liking it. Looking forward to using it again, and I know I'll reach for it more frequently just because I'm really liking that smell overall. So everyone have a great day. God bless. Be kind to each other. Love each other. Respect each other. And pray for each other. Good day.